Do you ever feel that constant hum of worry about your blood sugar? A gnawing anxiety about what you can and can't eat? Or the sheer exhaustion that comes with managing diabetes? It's a heavy burden, isn't it? That feeling like you're always on guard, always counting, always just trying to keep things in check, hoping for a day when it feels a little lighter, a little more in your control. Perhaps you've been told your entire life that sweet is the enemy, something to be strictly avoided, a forbidden pleasure that only makes things worse. It can make you feel deprived, like your favorite flavors are forever out of reach, leaving you feeling frustrated and a bit hopeless about enjoying food again. But what if I told you there are two incredibly sweet, simple teas that are not only delicious but have been observed to help people manage their blood sugar so effectively that even doctors are taking a second look? Imagine sipping on something comforting and flavorful, knowing it's actually working for your body, not against it. It's a surprising truth that challenges everything we've been taught about managing blood sugar. In this video, we're going to uncover these two remarkable teas, explore how they work their magic, and discover how you can easily bring them into your daily life to start feeling more energetic, more in control, and more at peace with your health journey. Watch to the very end, because there's something truly astonishing that I'll share about how these simple sips can change your life. Let's dive right into the first one. A warm, comforting hug in a mug that's probably already sitting in your spice cabinet, waiting to reveal its hidden power cinnamon tea. Now, when I say sweet, I don't mean loaded with sugar. I mean naturally sweet, with a gentle warming spice that surprisingly satisfies those cravings for something sugary without adding a single gram of it. For centuries, across different cultures, cinnamon hasn't just been a delicious flavor enhancer. It's been revered for its medicinal properties, often used to aid digestion and warm the body. But in recent years, the scientific community has really started to pay attention to its remarkable effects on blood sugar regulation. Think about it. How many times have you reached for something sweet because you just needed that comforting taste, only to feel guilty afterward? Cinnamon tea offers that comfort and flavor without the downside. The magic of cinnamon, particularly a variety known as Ceylon cinnamon, lies in its compounds that mimic insulin. What does that mean for you? Well, it essentially helps your body move sugar from your bloodstream into your cells more efficiently. It's like gently coaxing your cells to open their doors wider, allowing that sugar to enter and be used for energy, rather than lingering in your blood where it can cause problems. Beyond that, cinnamon has been shown to reduce insulin resistance, which is a major hurdle for many dealing with type 2 diabetes. When your cells become resistant to insulin, they don't respond properly, leading to higher blood sugar levels. Cinnamon works to improve this sensitivity, making your body's own insulin more effective. It's like giving your body's natural processes a much-needed tune-up. But how do you bring this gentle powerhouse into your daily routine? It's incredibly simple. You can use either cinnamon sticks or good quality cinnamon powder. For a calming cup of cinnamon tea, just bring a cup of water to a boil. If you're using a cinnamon stick, drop one into the boiling water, reduce the heat, and let it simmer gently for about 10 to 15 minutes. This allows the beneficial compounds to really steep out into the water. If you're using powder, which is often more convenient, simply add half a teaspoon to a cup of hot water. Stir well, and let it sit for a few minutes to allow the powder to settle at the bottom. You can strain it if you prefer, or just sip carefully. You can even add a tiny slice of lemon for a bright tang, or a couple of cloves for extra warmth and antioxidant power. I remember my neighbor, a lovely gentleman named Arthur, who had been struggling with his blood sugar readings for years. He was diligent with his medication and diet, but still felt frustrated. One day, I suggested he try incorporating cinnamon tea into his routine. He was skeptical, of course, thinking, how could a simple spice help? But he decided to give it a go, replacing his evening decaf coffee with a cup of warm cinnamon tea after dinner. He wasn't looking for a miracle, just a little comfort. What he found, after a few weeks, was astonishing. Not only did he find himself craving fewer sugary snacks in the evening, but his morning blood sugar readings started showing a subtle but consistent improvement. He told me it felt less like a chore and more like a comforting ritual. And the small improvements in his numbers gave him a renewed sense of hope. It's these kinds of gentle, persistent efforts that often yield the most profound results. The beauty of cinnamon tea is its versatility and how easily it fits into your day. You can enjoy it first thing in the morning, alongside your breakfast, or, as Arthur did, after your evening meal. Some even find it helpful to sip on it between meals to curb cravings. It's important to choose Ceylon cinnamon, sometimes called true cinnamon, over cassia cinnamon, which is more common and contains higher levels of a compound called coumarin, which can be harmful in large doses. A quick check of the label usually tells you which type it is. Remember, this is about complementing your current health plan, not replacing it. It's about adding a natural, supportive element that tastes wonderful and offers tangible benefits. So, there you have it, our first incredibly sweet, diabetes-beating tea. But hold on, because the second tea we're about to discuss offers an equally surprising and delightful path to better health, tackling another common challenge for seniors. Now, for the second incredible sweet tea that's making waves in the health community, particularly for those managing blood sugar hibiscus tea. This vibrant, ruby red beverage, made from the dried calyces of the hibiscus flower, might not immediately come to mind when you think of sweet. It has a distinct tartness, almost like cranberries. But it's this very quality that makes it so remarkable. Its natural tang can be incredibly satisfying, especially for those looking to move away from sugary sodas or fruit juices, yet still desiring something flavorful and refreshing. When you're managing diabetes, the desire for something beyond plain water can be strong, and hibiscus tea steps in beautifully as a naturally stimulating and often sweet-tasting alternative without added sugars. Many people find that once they get used to its bright, floral notes, they don't even need to add sweetener, finding its natural character perfectly delightful. And for those who prefer a touch more sweetness, a tiny drizzle of a natural, sugar-free sweetener like stevia or monk fruit extract can make it truly feel like a sweet indulgence. The true power of hibiscus tea, beyond its pleasing taste, lies in its impressive benefits for cardiovascular health, which is so incredibly important when you're managing diabetes. You see, diabetes often goes hand in hand with high blood pressure, and managing your blood pressure is just as crucial as managing your blood sugar for preventing long-term complications. Studies have shown that regularly drinking hibiscus tea can significantly lower both systolic and diastolic blood pressure. It acts as a natural diuretic, helping your body shed excess fluid, and its rich antioxidant content helps protect your blood vessels. Imagine sipping on a delicious, vibrant drink that's actively working to keep your heart healthy and your blood vessels happy. It's a double win for your well-being. Furthermore, the antioxidants in hibiscus tea are powerful. They help combat oxidative stress, which is a major factor in the progression of many chronic diseases, including diabetes, by reducing inflammation and protecting your cells. Hibiscus tea supports your body's overall resilience, making it a stronger fortress against disease. Making hibiscus tea is just as easy as making cinnamon tea. You'll want to get dried hibiscus flowers or prepackaged hibiscus tea bags. For a hot brew, simply place a tablespoon of dried hibiscus flowers or 1 tea bag in a mug. Pour hot water over it and let it steep for about 5 to 7 minutes. The longer you steep, the stronger and tarter the flavor will be. For a refreshing iced version, which is particularly delightful on a warm day, you can make a concentrated brew with less water. Let it cool, and then dilute it with ice and water. Some people like to add a slice of orange or a few mint leaves to their iced hibiscus tea for an extra layer of flavor. It's a wonderful way to quench your thirst and feel like you're having a special treat, all while benefiting your health. I remember my aunt, Clara, who loved her sugary sodas and was finding it incredibly hard to cut them out, even knowing the impacts on her blood sugar. When I suggested hibiscus tea, she was hesitant, saying, "It sounds too healthy for me." But she tried it. First, adding a tiny bit of stevia, then gradually reducing it as she got used to the bright flavor. Within a few weeks, she was genuinely enjoying it, especially chilled with a slice of lime. She told me it completely replaced her craving for sweet drinks, and her doctor even commented on the improved blood pressure readings during her next checkup. It was a small change that made a big difference in her daily enjoyment and her overall health markers. Now, while these two teas, cinnamon and hibiscus, are truly remarkable allies in your diabetes management journey, their power is amplified when combined with a few other gentle, easy-to-adopt habits that support healthy blood sugar and overall well-being. You see, health is a symphony, and each instrument plays its part. One of the most impactful, yet often overlooked, habits is simply moving your body after meals. And I'm not talking about intense exercise. I mean a gentle, leisurely stroll. Even a 10 to 15-minute walk around your home or yard after breakfast, lunch, or dinner can make a profound difference. When you move, your muscles start to use glucose for energy, effectively drawing sugar out of your bloodstream. This means less sugar lingering where it shouldn't be, and a smoother, more controlled rise in blood sugar after you've eaten. It's a natural, effortless way to help your body process food more efficiently. This gentle movement also improves circulation, aids digestion, and can even help clear your mind. Think of it as a pleasant little post-meal ritual, perhaps sipping your cinnamon tea and then taking a relaxed stroll. Another habit that works wonderfully in conjunction with these teas is mindful eating. In our fast-paced world, it's easy to rush through meals, barely tasting our food, but slowing down, truly savoring each bite, and paying attention to your body's signals can significantly impact your blood sugar. When you eat mindfully, you're more likely to recognize when you're full, preventing overeating. You also allow your digestive system to work more efficiently, breaking down carbohydrates more gradually, which leads to a more stable release of glucose into your bloodstream. Take a moment before you eat to appreciate your food. Notice its colors, its textures, its aroma. Chew slowly. Put your fork down between bites, and truly taste what you're eating. This isn't just about managing blood sugar. It's about building a healthier, more enjoyable relationship with food. It's about nourishing your body and your spirit, finding joy in the simple act of eating. And finally, alongside these wonderful teas, let's not forget the foundational importance of good old plain water. Proper hydration is vital for everyone, but especially for those managing blood sugar. Water helps your kidneys flush out excess sugar through urine. When you're dehydrated, your blood sugar can become more concentrated, and your body might even produce more antidiuretic hormone, which can lead to higher blood sugar levels. Sometimes, thirst can even be mistaken for hunger, leading to unnecessary snacking. By keeping a glass of water nearby and sipping throughout the day, you support all your bodily functions, keep your kidneys happy, and help maintain healthier blood sugar levels. Think of your hibiscus tea as a delicious way to boost your fluid intake, especially if you find plain water a bit boring. It all ties together beautifully, creating a holistic approach to feeling your very best. So, we've explored the remarkable power of two surprisingly sweet teas, the comforting warmth of cinnamon tea, with its ability to enhance insulin sensitivity and gently coax blood sugar into your cells, and the vibrant, tart elegance of hibiscus tea, a true champion for heart health and a refreshing alternative to sugary drinks. We've also touched upon the simple yet profound benefits of a gentle walk after meals, the wisdom of mindful eating, and the fundamental importance of staying well hydrated. These aren't complicated prescriptions. They are gentle invitations to embrace small, enjoyable changes that can collectively make a monumental difference in how you feel every single day. Remember, this journey is about empowering yourself with knowledge and making choices that nurture your body. It's about finding joy in your health routine. Rather than feeling burdened by it, you don't have to overhaul your entire life overnight. Even incorporating 1 cup of cinnamon tea a day, or replacing 1 sugary drink with hibiscus tea, or taking a short 10-minute stroll after dinner. These small, consistent steps build powerful momentum. Each gentle action you take is a vote for a healthier, more vibrant you. It's about building a life where you feel more energetic, where that nagging worry about blood sugar starts to fade, and where you can truly savor the sweet moments, knowing you're supporting your body in the best way possible. The beautiful part about these natural approaches is how accessible they are, how they fit into a normal daily rhythm without demanding too much. They offer a sense of control and participation in your own well-being that can be incredibly uplifting. Imagine looking forward to that afternoon cup of hibiscus or that evening cinnamon tea, not just because it tastes good, but because you know it's actively working to improve your health. It's a wonderful feeling to know you have these simple tools at your fingertips. I truly believe that age is just a number, and the potential for vitality and well-being only grows with wisdom and self-care. You deserve to live a vibrant, joyful life, full of flavor and freedom, without the constant shadow of health worries. These teas and the simple habits we discussed are not magic bullets, but they are powerful allies, working quietly in the background to support your body's natural balance. Always consult with your healthcare provider before making significant changes to your diet or health regimen, especially if you're on medication. But know that integrating these natural elements can often work beautifully alongside professional medical advice. It's about a holistic approach, where every gentle step you take contributes to your overall health and happiness. I'd love to hear from you. Have you tried cinnamon tea or hibiscus tea? What are your experiences? Or perhaps you have other simple habits that have made a difference in your blood sugar journey. Share your thoughts and wisdom in the comments below. Your insights could be incredibly helpful to someone else on a similar path. If this video resonated with you, if it gave you a glimmer of hope or a new idea to try, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want more practical, gentle advice for living your best life at any age, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss our next video. You truly have the power to make incredible changes. One sweet sip at a time. Live your best life at every age.